if you're able to find urban transformations, all right, and also identify properties that can actually ride on this trend, you can actually minimize your risk. So let me introduce you to my all-weather portfolio strategy. So the previous peak of the property cycle was in 2013. As you can see from the property price index, or PPI for short, most of the properties bought during this period actually lost money. However, if you utilize what I just shared about the urban transformations, you realize that you would have beat the overall market and made money. So let me share with you some examples. Let's take a look at Urban Vista, launched during 2013. All right, located right beside the Tanah Merah MRT. I remember at this period, it was a very, very hot property. Why? Because, of course, obviously, it's just opposite the Tanah Merah MRT, just beside the MRT. One stop away, it will bring you to Bedok Mall, the Bedok hub area. And then on top of that, it's also very close to amenities. So, guys, make a guess. Did the owners who bought Urban Vista in 2013 make or lose money? Type your answers in the chat. So I see a good number of you actually saying that owners made money, right? The owners actually made money. So let's have a look. Let's look at the data. So remember the traditional saying, what? Near MRT sure make money. Unfortunately, this traditional saying no longer holds weight in today's market, right? As savvy homeowners or home investors, we need to be very clear of the difference between hearsay and rumors versus facts and data, right? Because you listen to the wrong thing, you may suffer severe losses, right? So take a look at Urban Vista. 15 profitable transactions, but there are 48 unprofitable transactions with losses up to $211,000. Another property, Stella RV, also launched during the 2012-2013 period. A terrible development, 0 profitable transactions, and adding to their pain, there's actually 15 unprofitable transactions, right? With losses also similarly up to $211,000. Right, we look at another property, also in the prime area, Devonshire, launched in 2013. A lot of these owners are holding on to, maybe unrealized losses. There's only been 1 profitable transaction and 8 unprofitable transactions with losses up to $172,000. Right, so you can see, yes, 2013 was definitely not a good time to be buying properties. Right, most of them who bought during that time, they lose money. However, if you understood the principles about urban transformations, you would be able to beat the overall market and walk out profitably. Take a look at J Gateway in Jurong East. Okay, this was a property that was similarly launched during the peak in 2013, right? And as you know, for Jurong, right, a lot of people have this traditional perception that Jurong very ulu, very smelly, and all other types of negative connotations. On top of that, J Gateway was launched at a price of 1,003 to 1,004 per square feet, which at that time many said was too high a price to pay for Jurong. All right, but there was actually something coming up for J Gateway. Can you guys guess what it was? It was actually the development of the Western Gateway, mainly the Jurong Lake District and the Jurong Innovation District. So in 2016 and 2019, more spotlight by the media was actually shone upon the Jurong Lake and Innovation District as the second CBD of Singapore. Previously, Jurong always had this traditional misconception of being very ulu, or the air is lousy. But if you focus on the facts and the data, you could have been one of these owners who profited more than $200,000 to $300,000, right? So J Gateway also shows us one more thing, that when we focus on where the government is transforming, it also lowers our risk. Look at the J Gateway data, right? 92 profitable transactions with only 1 unprofitable transaction. And the unprofitable transaction only had a loss of $9,400. But multiple property owners actually profited more than $200,000 to $300,000. So this is the power of actually understanding urban transformations. Not only can you predictably gain a huge potential upside of 6 figures, but you can also significantly limit your risk at the same time.